Hey everyone, welcome to a transformation video. This is the MMC Probus, the final member of the Assaultist team. Yes, of course, we're going to transform him from the tank mode here to the leg mode, and then to the robot mode, and back to tank. So, yep, you can do that real quick. You just, for one thing you do is take this and pull that off and close that if you have it open. Put that off to the side. Take this back thing off, and for this you want to collapse the guns in. See that? Collapse those in and fold this part up. And then you want to go ahead and take the guns and rotate them so they're pointing down like this. That just gets it ready for the leg mode. Now this, what you want to do is you want to take the gun barrel and collapse it in. And you want to go ahead and, let's see. You want to press this button up here and extend the turret up. Like that. You want to bring it up and then also take it and untab it from there and bring it up like that. Get it as much out of the way you can. This piece right here, you want to take the center piece and move it up, fold it up. This fold it down right there, that hinge, and then bring it all the way back like that. That gets it out of the way. Next thing you want to do is you want to press this button right here. It's just separate things a little bit. Just makes it a little easier. Just separate the legs just a tiny bit. Yeah, just push these buttons on both sides and just also maybe go ahead and split them a little bit first, then press the button and extend it. Extend the leg out. Just a little bit. You don't need to pull it all the way out for leg mode, but this helps just get things makes things a little easier on you. Oop, didn't want to extend all the way up, yeah. Yeah, so extend all the way out. Now take these back pieces and collapse them in like this. Go ahead and take this and fold it out like that. And these pieces right here, you want to go ahead and bring them down. They're just like Frodo's, which is you want to go ahead and this double hinge, you want to rock it down like this. And also want to bring this out like that. And then this little tab will go in that slot there, if you can see that. I want to bring that down and like that. And do the same thing on this side. Start rocking it down on that double hinge. And also bring this green piece out, and there you go. Feet like that, and then take these panels and bring them down like that. Bring it down. Actually, no, you don't want to do that yet. That's okay. I was getting rid of these ready down. Yeah, that's what I do. Just get these ready because otherwise they're a pain in the butt to get out. And then you go ahead and tab the legs back together. Line them up and tab them together. Like so. And then here you want to take these and raise these up. And slide them both down. Like that. And just all the way down, then bring them up like that. Then you can bring these down like that. And that's the bottom part of the foot ready to go. Raise the camera up. Like so. You take the sides of the tank and untab them and bring them out. Yeah, they untab from here and here and on here. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff it just untabs from. Bring them out, and then you want to go ahead and lift this front part. You want to lift that up, like so. Take this gray part right here and bring it down. Then right here, this arm right here, there's a rotation point right there, this joint. You want to bring the sides of the tank forward like this. Bring it forward on both sides. Bring it forward, bring it down, and you want to, there's this tab right here, you can see that. I don't know, you can see the tab right there that goes in a slot on the side here. You just bring it in and tab it in. As best you can. And you basically tab the sides of the tank in sideways here. Like that. Oh yeah, and also collapse the legs up fully. You know they're fully collapsed when this button pops itself out. And then on this side, do the same thing. Just tab it in all the way. For some reason, on this one is not tabbing in. I don't know why. There we go. Tab it in. There we go. That's all the way up. And to bring this down, yeah, you're going to have to wedge it past. There's little tabs, and you kind of want to do in this order. So then tab in here, and this spring comes down. Those two black pieces come down like that. Oh, and the other thing is right here. You have to rotate the turret a little bit. You want to rotate these gray pieces up like that. Get the turret out of the way, yeah. You could also do this earlier, but this is the order they tell you to do in instructions. But bring those gray pieces up, and then collapse this down. There's these slots here, which these little gray tabs will go in. Collapse that down like that. Then you can go ahead and take the machine gun and peg it in backwards, just for the sake of storage. And then this bit right here, these two tabs will go into these two slots right here, and give it a good firm press when you do so, otherwise it will not stay in until you hear it click. Once you've done that, that is the complete leg. Not too bad. Now to go to robot, what you want to do, of course, is take this off. Take these off. Right there. So. And then untab this from here again. Extend it out, just get out of the way. You want to go ahead and untab these bits. You want to untab those. Side, actually, just go ahead and pull the sides out, and then you can untab this and move this back up. Then you can rotate these back into there and make sure they click into place. Like there. It's a very hard click, you'll know. Same on this side. And you also rotate them down on this hinge right there, and that kind of gets them where they need to be for the robot mode. Now back here, you'll want to, this piece right here, this green piece, you don't want it folded up like the way it is right now. You want to, you kind of want it still angled up like this, and this not folded in all the way. That's what it, you want this up where it is, but then you want this green piece, the front one, folded over this gray piece like that. And then you want to rotate it this way, not the other way. The instructions tell you the other way. This, you want to go this way, because otherwise the head won't clear. Bring it up like this, and then you can bring this gray panel up, and that kind of goes into right here, right there. Then you take these pieces, fold them out to the side, bring the chest panel down, make sure that move the head back a little bit just so you can it clears. Bring it down, bring this back down, bring this all the way down, and then these tabs will go in this slot right here. When it's all in place, and then you can bring those in like that. Like so. I'll go back to the arms in a bit because I want to deal with the legs. So once again, this time you definitely want to go ahead and fully extend them. So press those buttons in and also separate them a bit. Press the button and extend, and then keep extending. It actually extends further once it clicks into place. There's on the knee here, there's an inside there. I don't know how well you can see that, but there's a tab and a slot which you'll click into place. It's not a very hard click, but it clicks into place. Back here, you want to take this flap, move it up, move this up as well if it probably got all the way, and then take this and move it and slide the leg back up and in. And back here, you want to take this green piece and move it up, and then just leave the little gray spur down. And that's one leg almost done. You take this, and then the other side, you press the button in, slide it down, and keep sliding it up until that knee's in place. Back here, you want to straighten this out, move this and bring that up. Over here, you want to go ahead and bring this down, slide the foot up, close that up. Bring there's the green part of the heel, bring that up, and keep the gray part of the heel down if you can. A bit of a pain. Yeah, bring that up and keep that down. That's your heel spur. Then up here, you want to go ahead and bring these down. That untabs the waist. Like so. And you go ahead and rotate the waist around. Like that. Now the arms are actually pretty clever. What you do is this part right here, this green part, you want to go ahead and slide it outward like that and rotate it down. You can then rotate this whole bit of the tread down. Also rotate this gray piece up like that light gray piece. Rotate this down. You can bring this up right there. And this part, what you want to do is, it's easier. What you do is you want to pull it kind of so it angles like that. That's easier to untab that way than trying to force it to untab that way. Then you bring these together right here. This, you notice there's multiple hinges here. Bring it back on these hinges and down and over the treads there. Then bring the arm down, rotate the fist, and that's one arm done. Like that. And same on this side. Let's see, take this gray piece and fold it back up. And then take this green piece right here and slide it outward and rotate it down. So you want to rotate that down like that and then rotate this up. Again, pull this a different way. It's a little easier than trying to untap it the other way. Pull it like that, bring it down, straighten those out. Then once again, all those folds, and make sure to fold that up properly, and that will also tab in. You can see that tab will tab in right there. And then you go ahead and rotate the fist around right there so it's facing forward. And then this turret, what you want to do is just go ahead and bring it up. And then you can just press the button and collapse it against the back if you want. And there you go. There is Probus's robot mode. And to get it back to tank mode, once again you press this button onto the turret to extend it out, and then fully extend it just to get out of the way. The arms here, you want to untab the green panel and also rotate the fist around so it's facing like that. Yeah, get that panel down out of the way. Bring this back up, and again you want to do it at kind of this angle and then push it in. That makes it a little easier than trying to snap the tab into place. And go ahead and move this panel like this and up like that, and then bring this up. Make sure to bring it up at the correct hinge so it actually can come up, and then you can slide this back into place. See that there's a little T tab here. We'll slide over and lock that into place. That's one arm done. Do the same thing on this side. Rotate the fist so it's facing like this. Undo the green panel. Get out of the way. That. You want it like that. And then, once again, bring this up such a way that's kind of at the angle and push it in. Like that. Bring the rest of the tread back. So, bring this down over the fist. Like that. And then bring this up and tab it in, and then of course once again slide this inward like that. You can go ahead and take these black panels and move them out, and then move the chest panel, untab it, bring this gray piece, bring that down, move the head back a little bit. Let's hold this whole assembly so you can clear the head. So, and then bring the head forward, rotate it around down into the cavity here. You can go ahead and bring that up. Make sure that's all lined up right there. You can close this back up. Bring this down. Rotate these black panels forward like this. Bring this down. Black panels will rest in these grooves here. This will be lined up, so you can go ahead and bring the arms in like this, and there's a groove inside the arm that this will go into, and plus a bunch of tabs for it to tab into, and another nice click once you got it into place. Like that, click. Bring it up and click it in place. Tab it in place, like so. There you go, and then take the waist and rotate that around. Take these pieces and rotate them up, and they'll tab in to lock the waist into place. Down here, you want to go ahead and take the gray heels and move them up. And then take the back of the heel and the whole assembly, once again, that double hinge, bring it up so the tab goes in the lower slotting. These are very stiff on mine, so it takes a little bit of effort. Bring that in, and then close the foot over that. Same thing on this side. Bring it up and back in. Make sure it's all lined up, and close the foot over that. Go ahead and Untab the knee, bringing it down a little bit, like so. Then press the button and collapse it forward. And make sure it's nice and smooth going in. Yeah, make sure of that. Collapse it down. Yeah, collapse this one down too. For some reason mine's not cooperating now that the camera's on. I haven't had any trouble like this before. Now suddenly now that... Of course, now that I have the camera on, yeah, this one doesn't want to slide properly. Okay, now, there you go. Now, tab the legs together. Fully tab those together, and then bring it forward and just give it a good push until these buttons pop themselves out. On both sides. There we go. And then finally bring the turret down on this hinge, bring it down to this point right there, tab it in, and of course push this button and push the turret down. Push the turret down. Doesn't want to come down. Sometimes I've noticed you have to turn and rotate around first and then it's fine. And other times you have to find the right spot for it to... There it goes. There it goes. Tabs it and rotate it. I'll click into place and you can extend the barrel and add the machine gun and all that stuff. And these guns, which of course can just unfold all that stuff and extend the barrels a little bit and bring it on back here. Oh yeah, I forgot this part right here. Unfold those. Always forget that part. And then you go. There's the tank mode. Pretty straightforward. So yep. Transformation is actually not that bad, and the instructions are for the most part pretty well done, but just, you know, just in case. So there you go. Transformation for Probus. And of course, you can check out the video review proper pretty soon.